Hey Frank, how's it feel to have your own Netflix series? Well, alright. The Punisher! Rapid Fire Review. The plot! Frank Castle returns to Netflix in his own series, and he believes he's already gotten revenge for the death of his family. But, thanks to a hacker and an agent from Homeland Security, Frank realizes there's a lot more revenge and punishment to go around. And shit gets violent. The Punisher! Jon Bernthal, best Punisher ever. The Punisher is a character that isn't really a person. He's just full of hate and revenge, and there's just not much else he cares about. So Jon Bernthal took that and turned it into this character that you really can care about. He was perfect and ruthless, and I loved it. When he gets angry, his yell is so good. Yes! Micro! Micro is a hacker that needs Frank Castle to help him get his life back. Also, perfect. His relationship with Frank is awesome because they're both so paranoid. They just don't trust each other at all. That paranoia and distrust makes them a great team. It's kind of weird, but it works out so well. Also, Micro's character has such a good story that they start with like the slow burn and you just care more and more and more about. And the payoff is fantastic. Agent Madani. She's working on a case from the past that involves Frank Castle, so she needs to hunt his ass down to find some answers. Amber Rose Revilla. But also, another great character. Through these 13 episodes, you just find yourself growing to root for her character more and more, and you want her to solve this case. And when this case unfolds to her, it just becomes so violent. There's just violence everywhere. And her character handles it like a human being. She's horrified with the story, but she's also such a tough chick. It doesn't scare her away from what she's got to do. She was just right. Great job. I also want to give a quick shout out to Daniel Weber. His character's story arc was my favorite. It was so realistic and challenging. The way his story is written, it really tests your morals. It's fantastic. I'm not going to dive into the villains of this story because it gets really spoiler heavy. And I think the less you know, the more you'll enjoy it. Overall, this is one of the best shows on Netflix. Period. It's such a well-balanced story that you find yourself growing to love because it's the characters that bring you there. And by the last 5 episodes, when everyone's story just meshes together, it's just so good. It's so violent and brutal and just full of fuck yeah moments. It's everything you want from a Netflix show. It will make you binge. Loved it. Check it out. Rapid Fire Review. Subscribe.